Hello, this is Trella, and you are watching Nashville Unsigned.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Nashville Unsigned. We are hanging out on not the red couch, but the blue couch this time at the lovely Nido, powered by Airbnb, our new sponsors. And we've got Class 14 in the building right now. The lovely Trella. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get to Nashville? Like, what brought you here?
Yeah. So I'm from Florida, all over Florida. I was born in Vero Beach, Florida, but most of my childhood was spent in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. And I went to school at Florida State University in Tallahassee, Florida. And then about 2.5 years in, I got a call from a publisher up here in Nashville who invited me out for a writing trip and had heard some of my music. And so I was like, yes. So I came to Nashville for my first time on a writing trip and fell in love with it, moved here 9 months later. That's a long story short.
So that's really cool. So
yeah.
So last year, and most artists don't want to talk about how cool they are, but I'm here to talk about how cool you are. So you've been releasing an album a year since you launched the Trella project. But then last year, instead of releasing an album, you released a bunch of singles, which is actually a really clever strategy. But how many did you release last year? Like what?
I don't remember.
6 or 7?
I want to say 5.
Oh,
5,
maybe
6, 7, something
50?
like that. Yeah, I actually released 500 singles last year.
500 singles, guys. It's a record.
Yeah.
So your newest single was 700 Days and Counting, and you released that for Christmas.
Yes.
Ish,
it's
around.
my Christmas single, yeah.
But it's not like don't get it twisted, guys. It's not like a stereotypical Christmas song. Like thought-provoking lyrics and things that were super relatable that you obviously wrote from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Christmas. I've actually, ever since I started in my artistry, I've done a Christmas single every year, with the exception of 2 years ago, but I still did a holiday single. It was more of like a New Year's Eve. I released it on New Year's Eve, and it was kind of like reflecting over the year, but I love the holidays, and so I try to do kind of a different take on the holidays every year. Yeah. So like the first year I did it, it was kind of this like love song, and then the second year it was this like kind of like I'm done with love, but it's Christmas, so whatever kind of thing. And then, this past year, it was 700 Days, which is kind of when you're longing for love around the holidays. But I just love Christmas, so.
So what's coming up the pipeline is you've got a new single in March, a new single in May, and a new EP coming out this year. And all... Like, we're not going to give specific dates. You have to follow her on social media so you can be hip to the knowledge.
Tell you all the things, yes.
But yeah, so a lot of newness coming out. And it seems like that you're being very strategic about when you're launching and then the people that you're launching around.
Yes, yeah. I'm really excited. I've been writing these songs for years, and I'm pumped for you guys to hear them. So,
yay.
Yeah.
So cool. So tell me... something weird or random that not a lot of people know about you, that is something like that you're willing to give to Nashville Unsigned as a little
something
like
weird or random.
Secret exclusive.
Well, I hate cotton candy. I don't know why. That's the first thing that I thought about.
I bet. Do you hate when it gets pulled apart?
I just don't like it. I've always hated
Texture.
I think it's disgusting. Oh, I had a horse phase in middle school. And then I went to horse camp like 3 years in a row. And then I did the rodeo, and then I fell off the horse. And
you were done
and then
after
I was
that?
done after that. And I have kind of a pattern of doing that. Like I started softball. I did it for 2 years, and then I got hit. And it actually was like such a hard hit that you could like see the lining of the ball.
And you're like,
and then
I'm
I was
done.
like, F this. Like, I'm done.
I'm out.
So I kind of have like a cycle. I did with gymnastics. I mean, I just have this cycle, like even now as an adult, like kind of starting things. I'm like, I'm going to do pottery, or I'm going to learn how to make clothes.
So
and
it's
then I started
figuratively
and then
like falling off the horse.
Yeah. So the horse was really just a metaphor for,
I know,
for the rest of my life and the cycles that I would continue to walk in. So here we are.
Hey, and that's how we get this mad creative that is Trella. But our last question is wild, which is WHYLD. What have you learned, dude?
What have you learned?
So
Okay.
throughout your years of being in the music industry, being in and out of Nashville. What do you think your most valuable learning lesson that you could gift to an up-and-comer would be?
I would just say that the process is just as important as the outcome. And I know that's a cliche, and I feel like everyone's like, you got to wait on the right timing. You have to, whatever. But it's just so real. I feel like there's such a pressure, especially when you live in a music hub, to just pump songs out. And honestly, speaking of releasing a bunch of singles, I feel like right now, the music industry it's just all singles, and people are releasing singles every other week, it seems like, which is awesome and beautiful. And if you have the resources to do that and the right songs to do that, then that's amazing. And there's no hate there. But I do think you have to wait for the right timing, and you need to wait for the right songs, and wait till you have the right team. And really just thinking on things and not just jumping on the first thing that shines,
So smart.
As far as picking songs or, whatever it might be, or whatever type of creative or musician that you are. I think waiting for the right partnerships, the right people, the right team, timing, all of that is really important. And to not shame yourself and not compare yourself to others, because that will literally lead you down the worst tunnel ever.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thief of joy.
Oh, yeah.
Comparison. Just
It's
keep
terrible.
your head down, stay your lane, because you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
Stay that course, and then
Yeah.
you'll just stay consistent.
And stay creative. Do things that make you, feel alive, and that just stir that inner child inside of you. I think that's just so important. So
Wise words from a wise woman. Well, Trella, ladies and gentlemen. And then where can they find you? Social media, website, all that good stuff.
yeah, so pretty much on everything
She said
I'm
yeah.
at Trella Tunes. It's Trellatunes. Trella Tunes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to sync her up on everything, social media, website, everything. Get on her, follow her now. Once, Nashville Unsigned is on it, that we're hip to it. You get on the bandwagon now before the bus pulls out, right? Did I just really do that on camera?
You went all the way into that one.
Guys, Trella, Amber Stoneman with Nashville Unsigned, thank you so much. We are out of this piece.
You kept me on the sidelines, out of your heart, but on your timeline. Just enough love to keep me feeling fine. Just enough game to keep you on my mind. You kept me on the sidelines, out of your bones, but on your skin at night. Just enough love to keep me feeling